Morning, good morning. Woohoo, welcome back to One Fast Monte Carlo. No, you ain't seeing double. That's two. And we ain't saying one fast T-bird either. Maybe that's another show in the making. It's motor day, y'all. Woo! Sitting outside, enjoying the cool morning after these 90-degree weathers. And yeah, I've been holding out on you a little bit. Yeah, you see it. You like, George, what in the world? You see a cherry picker, a engine pull, or a hoist, lift, whatever you call it in your country or in your neck of the woods. You like, what's George doing? Well, if you saw the last episode of One Fast Monte Carlo, I know what it looks like. It looks like the motor from the Monster is going into the One Fast Monte Carlo. That would be funny. But not this episode. We're almost ready. Almost ready for what? We're almost ready to hook up that puller to that Jimmy Gray built and very powerful 383 stroker. And we're gonna slip that. We got everything loose. I mean, everything is out. Yep, the headers are off, the radiator's out, that brawler is in the trunk. Stripping the caps off, all your hoses is off. The only thing missing right now, well, is a engine plate that goes right here, and then we'll hook that chain up on the top. We'll get that engine plate on there. We're gonna slip a really nice hydraulic jack I got from my friends over at Harbor Freight, and a nice concrete block on there, and we'll jack that transmission up so that once we begin to lift this up, of course that hood's coming off, and we got real smart. We got that painter's tape on there because this hood is lined up perfectly. That can be a little tricky, but my son will be out here in a minute. We'll slip this hood off of this girl, and this very well built, very powerful, but very streetable 383 stroker from my friends over at Performance Products on Callahan. Sold my good friend John when he was the original owner, the previous owner of this vehicle, and put this thing in here. But it's coming out today, and it's going right over to Dynatech. Yep, that's one of the best kept secrets in all of Knoxville, except for the folks that have the really nice show cars, and of which this is not. This is a street car. It's nice car. And by the time you watch this video, very well this motor could be already have been refreshed by Jimmy Gray and then slip back in here. Don't miss some of the upcoming episodes. I'll do my best to go ahead and we'll chronicle here at One Fast Monte Carlo the reinstallation, the first firing, and all the fun stuff. The first burnout. Just kidding. But I could. But we'll chronicle that when we slip this puppy back in here after it's been refreshed, and a new set of head gaskets on there. All the gaskets be replaced, everything checked out, gone over, etc. and so forth. But super exciting that by the time you watch this, it's probably going to be on a trailer and headed to California. The buyer for this vehicle, Lord willing, will be hopping on a plane and flying all the way here for a final inspection. And then this gal will be transported securely and safely and very affordably to California. Now, but hey, you know, things change, life changes, and if it ends up being sold to someone here locally in Knoxville, it is a Knoxville car, then that's fine too. That'd be fine. I'm not partial. First come, first serve, but I have spoken to someone who's very serious. They may be hopping on here watching. Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
Hey. Yeah, it's gonna be out and in before you can say Monte Carlo. It's getting refreshed. Hang on, folk. I'm live, but you good. What's that?
You want me to build it?
No, it's going over to Jimmy Gray at Dynatech. He's the original builder of the motor, and he's just gonna refresh it, put a new set of gaskets on the inside, check everything, and then we're gonna slip it back in there, fire it up, and it's going to California, I think.
Oh, really?
We got buyers flying in. He's probably watching right now on my little YouTube channel, but he's flying in for a final inspection, and I can transport it for like $1,600 to $1,800 to California.
Wow.
And this one this other one, it's getting gone too. The other Monte Carlo, I don't know what number that is. We have 6 or 7 of them so far, but this one right here, a guy from Georgia has reached out to me. His dad is interested, and I've had some local interest as well. I got about 500 people from a year and a half ago that were interested in Monte Carlos. That really wanted to buy the very first one I had for $6,600. It was greatly underpriced, but this one's selling for this one here is selling for $11,500 with another car. It goes with it. Got 81 LS. The engine and transmission V6 car, and it can go with this one, or somebody can buy this one for 10. But that one's 10, and this one's 19.5. This one got $35,000 in it right here. It don't take long, but it ain't. I wish I could get that for it, but it getting sold for 19.5. But it makes somebody really good. That's a local Knoxville car. Both of them got about 70,000 miles a piece on them. But that one, as I've told folk before, you have to respect it or it'll kill you. You know, when it takes off, it's violent. But you know, it's a G body shuffle and all that stuff. But you built a couple motors, have you?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I built a 350 for my Corvette.
Oh, okay. Let me go ahead and end this broadcast. Give me just one second. I'm going to wrap this up. I'm talking to my good friends from Grand Oaks. Keep this place looking beautiful. Which, if you ain't seen the episode about the superheroes on my Facebook page, check it out at facebook.com/Mr. George Thompson. And until next time, we'll see you soon.